From hardship to Hollywood. The incredible journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Imagine a kid who moved from place to place, often struggling to fit in, sometimes sleeping on a mattress found on the street. A kid who watched his parents struggle financially, who was once evicted from his apartment with just $7 in his pocket. That same kid would one day become one of the most electrifying performers the world has ever seen. A wrestling icon, a Hollywood megastar, and an entrepreneur worth hundreds of millions. This is the extraordinary story of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. A rough beginning. Dwayne Douglas Johnson was born on May 2, 1972, in Hayward, California, into a family where wrestling was more than just a sport. It was a way of life. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a pioneering professional wrestler and one of the first black WWE champions. His grandfather, Peter Maivia, was a Samoan wrestling legend. Yet despite this rich legacy, life was anything but glamorous. Growing up, Dwayne's family moved frequently from California to Hawaii, Pennsylvania, and even New Zealand. His father's wrestling career brought instability, and money was always tight. At just 14 years old, he came home one day to find an eviction notice on the door. The humiliation of watching his mother cry in despair left an impression that would fuel his relentless pursuit of success. The turning point: football and a new dream. Although wrestling was in his blood, Dwayne had other dreams. He found solace in football, using the sport as a way to channel his frustrations and build a future. At 6'5" and 250 pounds of pure muscle, he became a star high school football player. His talent earned him a full scholarship to the University of Miami, where he played defensive lineman for the Miami Hurricanes. In 1991, he was part of a national championship team. But just as he was on the verge of an NFL career, fate had other plans. Injuries derailed his dreams, and after a short stint in the Canadian Football League, he was cut from the team. He was broke. At 23, he moved back in with his parents, feeling like a failure. He had just $7 to his name. The birth of The Rock. With nowhere else to turn, Dwayne embraced the family business, wrestling. Under his father's guidance, he trained tirelessly. But when he debuted in WWE in 1996 as Rocky Maivia, an impeccably dressed, smiling hero, the fans hated him. The boos were deafening. Instead of giving up, he reinvented himself. He became The Rock, a brash, charismatic villain who spoke in catchphrases and exuded unmatched confidence. He didn't just wrestle, he performed, and the fans loved it. By the late 1990s, he had become the biggest name in WWE, headlining WrestleManias and rivaling legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin. From the wrestling ring to the Hollywood lights, The Rock's popularity transcended wrestling. His natural charisma caught the attention of Hollywood, and in 2001, he landed his first major film role in The Mummy Returns. Despite his brief performance, he went on to star in The Scorpion King 2002, becoming one of the highest-paid new actors in history. Hollywood, however, wasn't easy. Studios weren't sure if a wrestler could become a true leading man. Dwayne took on a variety of roles: action films, comedies, and even family-friendly films like Game Plan. But it was the Fast and Furious franchise that really made him a global box office success. By 2015, he was one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, known for hits like Jumanji, Hobbs & Shaw, and Black Adam. Love, family, and personal life. Despite his tough guy image, Dwayne has a deep love for his family. He married his college sweetheart, Dani Garcia, in 1997. Despite their divorce in 2008, they remained close friends and business partners. Together, they built a media empire, proving that breakups don't always mean falling out. In 2019, he married singer-songwriter Lauren Hashian, with whom he has 2 daughters. His devotion to his family is evident. His Instagram is filled with emotional posts about his daughters and his late father, whom he paid tribute to after his passing in 2020. In his personal life, Dwayne is known for being a devoted family man. He has 3 daughters and often shares heartwarming moments with them on social media. Despite his fame and busy schedule, he prioritizes spending time with his family, often expressing how fatherhood is the most important role he has ever had. His love for his mother, Atta Johnson, is also well known. He even bought her a house as a thank you for the sacrifices she made during his childhood. Successful entrepreneur. In addition to acting and wrestling, Johnson is a successful entrepreneur. He co-founded Teremana Tequila, which quickly became one of the fastest-growing celebrity-owned spirits brands in the world. He also launched his own energy drink brand, Zoe, and has partnerships with major companies such as Under Armour, where he helped create the Project Rock fitness equipment line. These ventures demonstrate his business acumen and tireless work ethic. The Rock's fortune and legacy. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson may have started out as the most charismatic man in sports entertainment, but he's now one of the most famous and highest-paid actors in the world. With a whopping salary for his blockbuster films, and a few franchises to add to his resume, we're all wondering. Hint, it's as bulging as his biceps. Parlaying a surprising talent for comedy into a string of buddy movies. In addition to his action star skills, Johnson is one of the most dedicated actors in the industry. From his appearances in The Fast and the Furious, to his superhero debuts in DC's Black Adam and DC's The Super Pets, he's covered the entire action spectrum. Plus, his high-profile rivalry with a fellow movie bully has added to his superstar mystique. Today, Johnson has a net worth of over $800 million. He has a production company, 7 Bucks Productions, a nod to his lowest point, and even an American Football League, FL. Despite his enormous success, he never forgets his roots. He regularly gives back to charities, surprises fans with gifts, and shares motivational messages. Dwayne "The Rock" maintains several residences throughout the United States. His primary residence is a luxurious estate in the exclusive Beverly Park neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. This 17,030-square-foot Mediterranean-style mansion features 6 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a music studio, a spa, a movie theater, and extensive recreational facilities, including indoor and outdoor pools, a baseball diamond, and a tennis court. In addition to his Beverly Park home, Johnson owns a ranch in Virginia and a property in Southwest Ranches, Florida. The Virginia ranch, known as Mana Ranch, is a sprawling property that reflects his passion for animals, especially horses. The people's champion. What makes Dwayne Johnson special is not just his success, but also his resilience, his work ethic, and his ability to connect with people. He went from a struggling kid with $7 in his pocket to one of the most influential figures in the world. His story is proof that failure is not the end. It's just a step towards greatness. And that's the incredible journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your ideas. Who should we feature next? Let us know and we'll see you in the next video.